In this video, we're going to remind ourselves how to graph from standard form. So with standard form, it's kind of nice and easy to solve for our x and y intercepts. So you substitute 0 to solve for x to solve for your y-intercept. And for some of you, when we first learned this 3-column chart was helpful, so I'll remind you of that. So if we substitute 0 for x and then solve for y, and really we're solving for where the line 2x minus 3 equals 6 would cross the y-axis. So you can change the inequality to an equal when you're solving for the intercepts. But remember, when we graph, you have to think about solid or dotted line and shading. So don't forget that it was an inequality. So we've got negative 3y equals 6. Dividing both sides by negative 3, we get y equals negative 2. Solving for our x-intercept, we substitute 0 for y. So we have 2x minus 3 times 0 equals 6, or 2x equals 6. Dividing both sides by 2, we get an x-intercept of 3. So we plot both ordered pairs on our graph. 0, negative 2 was our y-intercept, and 3, 0 is our x-intercept. Now this one, we're going to need to extend it a little bit more because we don't know the slope, although we could figure it out from these 2 points and extend our line. But is it solid or dotted? And this one is dotted. So I am going to go ahead and figure out my slope. From my y-intercept to my x-intercept, I went up to over 3. So I'm going to continue that pattern to make my dotted line. And then, of course, arrows on the end of our line. To figure out the shading, it's the same process for the other line. Our graph does not go through 0, 0, so I'm going to substitute 0 for x, 0 for y, and see if it's true. Is 0 less than 6? Yes, so we get to shade on that side of the line. And to list 3 solutions, again, we got one with 0, 0. We can pick any other ordered pairs. Let's see, that would be 3, 4. And we could pick negative 5, negative 2. Last example, same process. We're going to start by substituting 0 for x and 0 for y. So if I replace x with 0 equals 20, I get 2y equals 20, or y equals 10 if I divide both sides by 2. Substituting 0 for y. Sorry, I'm trying to go too fast. Let's slow down. Or let's erase. That might be a little bit easier. Okay, so if we substitute 0 for y, we have 5x times plus 2 times 0 equals 20, or 5x equals 20. Dividing both sides by 5, we get x equals 4. So plotting these 2 ordered pairs, I have 0, 10, or 10 is my y-intercept, and 4, 0, where 4 is my x-intercept. Is the line solid or dotted? We have a greater than, so our line is dotted, and because these points are far apart, I would need to simplify my slope, so I'm going to make this process a little bit quicker and do a very off-center dotted line for you on this one. Check a point for a solution. Again, ours does not go through 0, 0, which is always nice. So substituting 0, 0 into our equation is 5 times 0 plus 2 times 0 greater than 20, or is 0 greater than 20? And this time the answer is no. So we do not shade 0, 0. We shade the other side of the line. So to list 3 solutions for this one, this time I can't start with 0, 0 because it did not work. I could do 6, 0. I could do 7, negative 2. and 10, 3 would work. Here are your 2 you try questions.